So
I'll say it. I moved here with my assistant, and I had a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. I was paying.
So welcome to Shirley TV. So another video on, the pros and cons of moving together before you get married. Let's just get into it.
Way too much. Dre told me when I got the place, that's a lot. So financially, when I moved here, I was in a good place, but I decided I wanted to close my studio in Cleveland. That was my full-time gig. And I told Dre about my decision of wanting to close it, but I was nervous because it was my only source of income. So he had an idea. It was only supposed to be a transition. It wasn't supposed to be a forever thing. But he was like, yeah, you should just come stay with me for a few months so that you can figure some things out, get on your feet. And he was in property management, so he actually gave my assistant a really good deal at a complex? What is that? At the complex, so that she had like a discounted apartment, and it was working out great. And the goal was only for it to be for a few months.
So I'll say this, I'll fill in the blanks because Bree, she does a great job of summarizing, but I'll go in a little bit more detail of the situation. So yes, when Bree moved here, I told her, listen, like the place that you're choosing is a little expensive. And the thing is that Bree had a little decent like nest egg set up, but first because she had horrible credit, her deposit was like a lot. What was it, like 2 months or something like that? It was like something insane. It was a lot of money. So you had to pay the deposit, and then you had to pay first month's rent, and then you had your little hotel jail thing that you had to pay for all.
Oh, that was a lot. Yeah, so I had a DUI.
Yeah.
And that was very, very expensive. And I had like an actual attorney. It was very expensive.
Yeah, it was a lot of money that she had to pay to get all that stuff expunged and all that stuff happened. And then she was moving to a new place, and then she was thinking about closing her studio, which was one of her main sources of income. And at that time, I kind of foresaw, I was like, what you telling me and what you trying to take on is like a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you're going to do that. So my mindset is that my stepdad always told me this when it came to Bree. He was like, I saw your commitment to her very early, that you like almost took responsibility for Bree. So for me, I was like, all right, this is a woman that I think, still early, that has the potential to, like, wifey material that I can spend the rest of my life. She's not a wife necessarily now, but I feel like she has the potential to be. And I saw that Bree did not do well with money. Like, it just wasn't something that she was really, really good at.
I was not taught how to manage money at all. At all.
She had good savings though.
She knew how to make money. She was a hustler. She could finesse if she needed to. Like she could make money. It's just managing it. She just wasn't good. So for me, I was like, all right, here's what's going to happen. Because at the time, I had the money to take care of whatever bills she had. I could have gave her X amount of dollars for a rent. Could have gave her money for a car note. But my thought was like, that's not teaching you anything. And if we're ultimately going to be in partnership together, you need to learn how to manage money. So then you can hold me accountable too when it comes to things. So I was like, I'm not going to bail you out. Like, I'm not going to give you money, but I'm also not going to let you drown. So this is the thing. Move in with me. I'll take care of the rent, the food, for everything. Like, I'll take care of everything that we need. You just take care of your own bills. So I think that was like a car note at the time, car insurance, cell phone, and that was pretty much
That's a good plan.
Is, I don't even remember.
I agree with that plan.
How I felt when you
don't have too many men that's going to do that though.
Like, I don't know if I was surprised. I don't know if I was like, yeah, or if I was like, what? Like, I don't even remember.
I think I was still like honeymoon phase ish, and that was like the time that
I probably was
always
flat,
be
like, ooh, he liked me for real.